Hi, hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Happy Sunday for anyone that's still awake. For anyone that's still awake, I've had I think not several, maybe like two people ask me if I was gonna go live today, and I wasn't planning on going live today, but you know what? I think when people do reach out and ask if I'm gonna go live, I know it's touching, So I'm like, okay, let me go on, let me be here, and yeah, you know. Hello, 3 million people. Feel free to say hi in the comment section so I know who it is. Hold on. It only says 3 viewers from my YouTube, but it doesn't allow me to say who it is. But I get the feeling I know who it is. Talagang touching. Talaga ba? Yes. Hello. Hi, Kuya Toof. Hi, Danica. Hello. I just, well, nakainom ako ng madaming soda, so your bestie, wow, bestie. Your pambansang bestie has a lot of energy tonight. Um, let's see. With my burrito. This is the only thing I ate the whole day. Oh, feeling model. Model. Mm, yeah, so I was supposed to go live yesterday to talk about my um experience skydiving. Nag-skydiving ako. As Kuya Toof, you already know that Jess came on to briefly talk about her experience. Kawawa naman si ate na na Hi Kim, hello, welcome. First time in my live stream, but I know you've been long time subscribed to me. So, hello, good evening. Kamusta ka te? Hello. Ano mag-shots tayo? Wala akong pasok bukas. Mm, I will have a shot. I have a shot of wine. But, yeah, why not? Ay, uy, may bata tayo dito. Hindi tayo pwede mag-inuman mamaya na. Dali lang. Tomorrow is my birthday. Happy birthday! Hoy, Danica, may party ka. You better invite me. We're neighbors. Kung magpa-party kayo. Let's see. Oo nga, nagmuti ang mata ko sa kakentay. Ay, salamat. Kuya Tuf, ikaw, kamusta ka na? Kamusta na yung pamilya mo? Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, so yung what's that called? My skydiving. That's really what I wanted to come and talk to you guys about. So, I got to go for free. I know party. Okay lang. Kasi din yung part, kasi actually, my birthday last year, nung March, literally was the first day of the lockdown. So, I definitely felt I felt it. It was hard. So, sabi ni Kuya Toof, Danica, ni Uncle, happy birthday. Hoy, Kuya Toof, padala mo na yan ng pera. Oh, charot. Just kidding. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I think everything happened real quick. I think it was just more so like, so when I got the phone call or text the Friday, yeah, Friday, I was like, okay, it was free, and I just signed up, and I was like, okay, tapos, naging one people, nawala kay lahat. Tapos, only one. Tapos, the next day came, and as you all know, or as some of you might know, like Kuya Toof, I went live. I did have half a beer. Talagang lightweight ako. So I was like super like, I passed out, and we were supposed to meet. Our meetup time was at 9, and I woke up like at 9. But thankfully, she gave me a 30-minute window. Kasi sa Oceanside lang yon. So I went to Oceanside. We went to Oceanside, and our appointment was at 11. And guess what happened? Uy, ang ganda ng buhok ko. Ay, ang ganda ng buhok ko, pero you can tell that it's thinning out. Oh, my hair is thinning. Um, I forgot my ID. Nakalimutan ko yung ID ko. Itong buwisit na pek-pek na ito, nakalimutan yung ID niya. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? So thankfully, well, as I was trying to find a copy of my driver's license in my email, I found a picture of me holding it. So super long story short, they honored it. The people the people who was handling the front desk, they were so cool. They were just like, yeah, as long as we can see the numbers and is that expired and it's you. I'm like, okay, good. Anong nangyari tapos? Okay, so after that, oh, I vlogged about it. I vlogged about it, so you guys will see that not this upcoming week, but the next week. Kasi the vlog that I'm gonna come out this week is my YouTube rewind for 2020. Also, on top of the second episode of Soul Supremacy. Yun yung ano ko. That's my plan for this week. So then, yeah, everything happened real quick. I just remember talking to Tom, being introduced to my tandem, which is what they're called, the person that that's gonna be I'm gonna be with behind me. He was very very cool, very friendly. He yeah, super friendly. Was like talking to me the whole time. Energy, we vibed, even though there was kind of a little bit of like a little this because I know pute and was kind of like, and okay, maybe this is my fault, but I don't know why. I think I was just like the adrenaline rush was kicking into me, and I was like, there was just a lot of testosterone. There's just a lot of like man in there. So I was like, yeah, so like my inner like surfer white dude came out. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. So that actually kind of set the tone for the rest of the time he interacted with me, which is funny because in the back of my mind, I'm like, bakla, bakit ka na ganyan? Pero, it was just funny. So all of us walked inside the jet to go up the plane jet. Yeah, it was a jet. And we started going up, and it was my first time being in a jet, and also since in a couple of weeks it would have already been it will have been a year. um it will have been a year since Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the rest of the people that were inside that plane that passed away. So I couldn't help but think about that. So being in that plane was super. I was I really wanted to honor in some shape or way what had happened to them. And also to actually on our way up here or up there, I was telling my friends that I went with, which is Jess and Nathan. Shout out to you guys. I'm not sure if they'll ever see this, but um, they so I told them that like earlier last year, I think around the time when like the purple tear news came out again for the second time this year, that there was this article that I saw too of a young kid, a girl who went to skydive for the first time, as part of her graduation gift, and sadly she died. She died because the pair, actually her and her tandem passed out, like they died on the spot because the parachute had a malfunction. So so those basic, and it was really sad, and those two things were the things that were like running through my mind as I was like jumping up there. uh that's why in my story, right before we actually went, I was like, if there's anything we're gonna do, we're gonna record a message. We'd be like, we love you guys, just if ever. And I just thought that was super interesting to be in a position where like things like that if you think, well, if you really think about it, anything can really lead you to your, not to sound morbid, but in that case specifically, I was like, I'm gonna record something on my Instagram story before we go up there. So as we are going up there, we were like sandwiched, and we were like sitting in we were all like sardined together, sandwiched together, and we were all sitting in the same position, like in front of another like this. So then I was just like, "Hoy, kalma ka te." No, I'm just kidding. No, no, I'm not like that. So we were going up, going up, going up, going up, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" So even then, I had managed to calm myself down. I'm like, I'm good, I got this. It is what it is because, well, it's too late. So then the door opens, and my friends, they go one by one, and I was like the fourth group to leave, and like after I saw the first, even after seeing the first person, I was like, okay, I'm still good. And then actually the funny yung nakakatawa is my friend Nathan, which is Jess's boyfriend. Out of all three of us, he was the one that was the most scared, and he ended up being the one that's, "Hi, Super RP, hello sis." He was actually the first one out of all three of us to go down, and I was cracking up. And then my friend Jess went, and after she went, I was like, "Uh oh, it's getting real." Tapos, his name is Tom, my tandem, the guy who was like behind me, started pushing me forward. I was like, up until that part, I was still good, pero I was like, oh, oi. I was like, oh shoot, So my fear started to kick in. I was like, breathed up. Was all of a sudden, I was like, talagang ano, it was crazy. It is so crazy. Wait, okay lang, Super RP. Sandali lang ako. I'm probably more than 30 minutes for sure because I'm also working on editing for my episode 2 for my podcast, which I actually want to talk about for a bit after this. Pero oh my goodness, tapos I it's funny because I remember it as vividly as quickly as it happened, if that makes sense. Parang talagang I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I consider myself someone. I don't think talagang kino-consider ko myself as someone that's like super afraid of heights. But it's funny because in the back of my mind, I just told myself, just pretend like you are literally like on a plane. Go kapag nagta-travel, di ba? Like when we're on the plane, we're just like watching, like okay, just imagine that. So I think that's why, for the most part, I was very surprised at myself at how I handled it. I was like, it was fun, and I would actually do it again because it's one of those things that it's like the first time is hard, but then once you literally like do it, you get that addiction of like, oh, I'll do it again, I'll do it again, So, Jess went today, and I'm actually super super proud of the girl for really just saying yes to the opportunity and going for it because I told her about it because I knew that she'd be interested, but I didn't necessarily think that she would say like she would just do it. So she ended up doing it. Her and Vince's daughter. I when I found out that she was gonna go with her, I was like, this is really a nice way for them to bond. Not necessarily. I mean, not that I know that much about her relationship with Vince's daughter, but at the same time, I mean, going skydiving with someone is definitely a way to, it's just a nice like time to spend time together. Ay, ano to? Ayoko, hindi ko wait, actually, let me read the comments. Hold on, sorry. Happy birthday, Danica, for tomorrow. Danica, madami nagmamahal sa'yo, ate. Sabi ni Super P, hello, Kuya Angelo, and Sesh Adrian. Sesh, talagang session, Sesh. Yes. Bish, Super RP, driving to Taco Bell. I actually had Mexican food for tonight. Here, you can't see, but there you go. Yes, sabi ni Super RP, silip lang ako, bedtime in a minute. Yeah, yes, let this be your bedtime, bedtime story. So yun lang talaga yung nangyari. It was super quick. Actually, what we can do is we can watch it together because it's on my Facebook. Oh my gosh. Oh, dali lang. Oops, I forgot my dog's outside. Umiiyak. Hold on. Vicky, come here. Come down here. Let's go. Vicky, dito ka natutulog. Diyan ka sa taas. Come on. Over here. There's no more. Ay, naku. Poor dogs, I know naiiwan sa labas. Ay, yes. Okay, nakabalik na ako. Ayoko, hindi ko makakayanan. That's what I thought too, actually. That's why the whole time I was parang in denial na, oh, I'm actually, like, well, I guess, yeah, I think that's also what helped me kind of just like do it was because I didn't think about it too much. And all of a sudden, I jumped. Okay, mga beshi, babasahin ko lang yung mga comments, tapos we're gonna go watch the video. It's 5 minutes. It actually, so it came with a package. At I don't think I said this yet, pero Go Jump America, or at least Go Jump Oceanside, was doing a thing this weekend where they were offering free skydiving sessions, including their hand cam photo and video package as part of their initiative to boost the overall morale of like everyone, since especially people that have been suffering during the pandemic because the suicidal rates have gone up, so they really wanted to provide this opportunity for people to feel accelerated and to feel alive again. And I just find it super ironic that I was given this opportunity, and then I'm super thankful that I was able to pass it to Jess, who just said hi. Jess, I'm just like on live for like a second to talk about my experience with skydiving yesterday. I'm gonna go backwards. Poor dogs, I know. Pero isa lang, isa lang. Yeah, ay, poor dogs. Yeah, poor doggy. Sorry, talagang. Ay, nag-change mind si Bo. Matutulong na lang daw. Ay, saan kakainin mo? How did she like it? Yeah. Wait, weren't you on earlier when Jess was talking about it? And actually, speaking of Jess and Kuya Tooth, I believe this week, Jess is finally gonna be doing the podcast show with well, it's not a podcast show. I think it's just a show, talk show. There you go, like a show with Kuya Tooth for his channel, which I had the opportunity to be a part of, which really started my the right the really started my road to 1,000 views. Well, views lang. 1,000 subscribers this Thursday at 9 p.m. So y'all check it out. It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait to see it and watch it. Ano to? Mag-prep ako for Bicol Express bukas. Ay, Bicol Express, mga Bicol taga Bicol. A. I was in and out because my phone was tripping, so I didn't hear all of it. Oh, that's why. Okay. I okay. Rich, are you in here? Baka nakatulog na naman ulit. I feel bad because I think that's one of the first times that I've heard him say. That was the first time that I heard him be like, "Hey, I really need someone to come up here." I was just like, but I was in the middle of like I was literally shaving in the shower. And I had to head out because I needed to meet up with my friend, my class, not well, we were not classmates, but my friend from SDSU, and we recorded a TikTok video. So I know. Okay, so Jess, bago kita papasukin, I'm gonna show my video first. Okay, hold on. Okay, mga kapatid. Okay, paano to? How do I do this? Do I just press on this or? Sorry, my eyes twitching. Yeah, so I actually after this, I'm actually in the process of filming for my fifth episode of Soul Supremacy with my good friend Lorray, my classmate from college, where we graduated with our BFA in dance. So let's see. Ay, oh, thank you. Dali lang, hold on. Excited to see it. Yes, yes. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. Yes, yours was so good. Thank you. Oh yeah, I saw you commented on it. I saw it. Maghiwa muna ako ng pork belly biglang habang nanonood. Okay, okay lang. Okay na okay. Let's see. Hold on. See. Okay, how do I do this? This is it? Okay. How do I make this? Oops. Okay, I found it. Okay, let's see. Chrome tab. Facebook. Okay, mga kapatid. Okay, we're gonna go watch this. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Boo. Okay, ready? Panoorin na natin. I said panoorin. Ano ba ako, right? Panoorin. My accent sometimes. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna play it. Let me know if you guys can hear the sound. There's not gonna be sound for the first 5 minutes, seconds, by the way. There's sound now. Can you guys hear the sound from the video? Oh no, there's no sound. Can you guys hear it now? Oh, okay. I thought that I was only muting like my mic, but that makes sense. Okay. Kili kili. It's funny. Oh, talagang nagpa-Korean hearts ba? It's funny, I kept fixing my hair the whole time. Oh, eto na, eto na. Eto na mga kapatid, look. Sadly, my name tag didn't make it. Look, it falls off. It fell off. Ah! That was literally me when that happened. The whole time I was just like, please, I was like, please let me make this. Let me make it. Talagang vlogger music yung pinili. They know me because they saw me vlogging before we started. The reason why I didn't wear a jacket was because my body normally gets cold. So I was like, yeah, I think I want to feel the breeze. Oh gosh, that view. Hold on. Tom, I love Tom. He is so cool. Oh gosh, that view where you can see my feet hanging. Oh, there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's scary. It's funny because I kept telling myself that like seeing this was okay, believe it or not, y'all, seeing this footage is a whole lot more scary. It makes the whole thing so much more scarier than actually being in it. Like when I was in the moment when this was happening, I was just like, "Oh, this is so cool." But then watching the video, you can see everything. I see. Look at my feet. Wow, sana all. Ay, tapos na. Look at my hair, ang gulo. Ang gulo na buhok ko. Yay! Thank you, Go Jump America, for that amazing experience. I definitely felt the breeze. Yeah. Oh gosh, that was so cool. That was really, really, really cool. Now everyone's asking me if they're still doing it for free, and like what I told, I've just been telling them to just give them a call and see what's up if they're still doing it. It doesn't hurt to ask, but all I was told was, or from my friend, is they're gonna be doing it this weekend until this weekend, but we were not told of if this was gonna be the only weekend. So go jump America in Oceanside, everyone. It's so cool. Jess, pasok, I wanna hear your experience. Kahit saglit lang. Just for a little bit. Okay, I'm dropping the link for also for anyone who wants to come in. Yeah. Oh, oops, my bad. I didn't. Interesting. Okay, so I'm actually also doing my 1 second a day challenge for the whole year, and it's the third day I'm forgetting it already. Okay, pasok natin. Hello.
I'm trying to be quiet right now. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Me too.
The jump was.
Oh, sorry. I also did a TikTok challenge earlier with my friend. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Hold on. This is funny. She was like, "Hey, she was like, do you finally want to do the TikTok challenge?" I'm like, "Okay." Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me turn on.
Okay, mga kapatid. Okay, hold on. See if it's playing.
Oh my god, so much fun.
Yes, ba't tayo mag-play nito?
Recording.
That's why I was on campus.
Oh. Look at you. Look at you.
Yun na.
That is it. Good job, Alex.
Did you need this stuff?
I love my friend. She makes me like I literally told her I was like I love hanging out with you. You make me feel like a you make me feel like a young white kid. Girl.
Hold on.
Ay. Oh, sorry. Oh shoot. Sorry,
Oh,
Queen.
kanina pa ako dito sa likod.
Oh, sorry. I know
Look,
I actually
look at that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's for,
I actually
it's for
didn't
Bicol
see you. I saw
Express.
your message first. I was like, Oy. Oops, sorry.
You
Hello.
guys.
Thank you, Kim. Salamat, kapatid. Everyone, let's say hi to our kapatid, Kimberly Kalanduyan.
Hi,
Hi.
Kimberly.
She is the granddaughter of Kuling. Hold on, sorry. Let me not butcher that up. Is it Kuling Tan? Let me see if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Kuling. Hold on. Okay, I'm googling it. Okay, hold on. Kuling Kulintang. There you go. I think that's what it is. Her grandpa, her grandpa is the Kulintang master. So she basically,
Oh, really?
yes, yeah. So it was
Oh my
passed. So it
gosh.
was passed down to her. And I actually, like 2 years ago, I helped video. I filmed them and also edited this video for this grant that they eventually got. So she got to go back home to the Philippines and do like a field research
Oh
to,
wow.
yeah, yeah. I was like,
I used to play a little bit before.
oh shoot,
'Di
Kim,
ba sa
you hear
mga
that? You used
'di
to
ba
play.
Sa mga Filipino dances sumasayaw ako. Like I
Yes,
learned how
yeah.
to play the kulintang just a
Wow,
little bit.
wow. Yeah, they in San Diego they there's the I believe the Kulintang ensemble. I believe so. Jess, do you feel better now?
How do you
Ay,
feel, Jess? Ay
ay,
nawala.
nawala. Well, that's how she felt.
You know it's so funny. Every time Jess comes up, I'm washing dishes.
Oh, really? That's funny.
She's like, "What are you doing? You know, what is Kuya Angelo doing?" Oh, naghuhugas ng pinggan.
Katulad kita, wait. Oh, actually, let me stop sharing my Facebook. Baka mag-shut down yung computer ko. Hello. Oh, let's take it like this. There.
Hi.
What happened?
I tried to look at the chat and then I pressed done instead and it like took me away.
Oh, I hate that.
You guys,
Gene. I just
how
talked
many
up.
What
I
happened?
just
people
like
have
literally
gone?
spent the first 30 minutes talking about my experience. Gene, you just have to go and play the no press. Do the replay. Do the replay.
I'm laughing, Jess, because every time you ask what I'm doing, I'm washing dishes, and guess what I'm doing? Washing dishes.
I know you're always washing dishes.
Oh, it's free. Oh, it's free on. It's free on your birthday. My birthday's on March 23rd. We better go. I'm gonna go again. It's coming up.
I know. That was so
29.
fun.
So
You
tell us your
guys, do a lot of
experience,
people
Yes, go
go,
Jess.
ahead.
right?
Go talk about your experience because I already shared mine.
My
Again.
experience was amazing. I went with Vince's daughter Alyssa. I was like really happy she came first of all, you know.
How old is
And then
she?
she's I believe she's 19,
Okay,
19
cool.
or 20.
How did
Um
she feel?
oh
Yeah.
she said she's been wanting to do it and then it was free. So I was like, "Oh, well, it's free this weekend and I'm going at 2. Here's the number if you want to do it." And then we ended up signing up and then yeah, so she was like
That's good.
a little bit late to check in, so at first I thought that maybe she like they decided that they're not going anymore, but then she showed up. I was like, oh, thank God.
Oh, you guys didn't drive together.
Were you
No,
gonna go by yourself?
yeah, so I
Oh
like
my
going.
gosh.
I can do things by myself, like stand up
Adventurous.
night stand up paddleboarding is so fun. We have to do that next. Okay,
Okay, okay. It's
yeah,
funny because Rich was like, "Oh, you should have told me to go. I would not have gone by myself." I'm like, "I told you." Rich was like, "Okay." So when I found out, I like right before I like
yeah.
right
Thanks for letting
before
us know.
yeah, you're welcome. Right before I texted you, I texted my group, which is like Marissa, Trixie, and Rich. And then Rich just makes a joke about, oh, I've only jumped out as to like shoot
Uh,
terrorists or something. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I was like, I mean, there's information. It's funny. Marissa was like, oh, hell no.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people actually go skydiving? Isn't it like for me it was like something just to cross off my bucket list. Like it's something very normal.
My friend
But
that I dance with, she's actually professed. She has her license.
oh shit. So I want to go again and again
Because
and again.
remember earlier, or remember they not sure, I'm sure they mentioned, but you only need 25 jumps to be
Yeah,
considered, and we just did our
to go
first
on
one.
your own.
So 24 more to go.
I know. Okay, so I was like really I think what made the experience really great was that
Ay, pumayat
the
na ako. Ah.
instructors actually focused a lot on me and Alyssa. So like when they saw us, they talked to us, they like
They probably
made
could tell that you guys
jokes.
didn't know what to do, which is good too, because that's
Yeah.
actually a good assumption.
Yeah. And they like took pictures of us together and like, things like
Yeah.
that. So it was really nice. And then when we went up, um they were really calm. The instructors, I feel like they know what they're doing. They have to watch the time, that the airplane is up there, like on a certain altitude and like, like all that stuff. And then they're all calm too. And they, I feel like they perfected it really well because they didn't even give us like our goggles like until we were gonna go jump, right?
Oh,
Because can you
same. Yeah.
imagine? Yeah, can you imagine if like we had all our equipment prior and then like we lose it or something? You know
It's
what I
funny
mean?
because when they were
We
putting on
drop
my
it.
goggles, I felt the guy like trying to shove him. I was like, I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then yeah, it was really cool. I feel like mine, did your instructor like video a lot?
Yeah, he could tell. I actually didn't see him until he introduced himself, but I get the feeling that he saw me vlogging. I was like, "Hey, everyone," you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm sure he knew he had. I'm sure he had an idea of how like responsive I was going to be to the camera because he kept like the whole time. Like at some point when we were up in the air, he was like, "Go look up." I was like, "Okay."
That'll
Yeah.
be a
No,
good that'll be a good intro video for you for your channel is taking risks and taking chances. And
yeah.
so you tie what you jumping off the plane with jumping into YouTube. It's like you're taking a chance. And so
It
you should start your video off that way. I think that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that. Okay, cuz remember guys,
I
so
mean, like what I told you, you have a vlog either way. Just you can do like a add like a your like the you can fill in some parts, but for overall, you do have a video.
yeah,
Like a
Yeah, you do.
no, because you know how I morning stuff like before the year started, so like more focused on what like I have like more goals. Like I tapped this morning, I felt so good. Like go
did you
after.
say did you literally just go Capricorn? You went like this, like a horn. She said Capricorn. She went like that.
No, I did. Did I tap this morning?
Oh, tapping. Okay.
Yeah, which has been actually really going well. Um,
Yeah.
tapping, right. But anyways, yeah, it's like it made me. It's like a big fuck you to 2020 and like hello 2021. Like I'm coming after like everything I want.
Yeah. What did you tell them when they so I'm assuming they asked you like in the like when they were recording in the beginning like why did you show up? What was your answer?
I didn't say. They didn't ask me.
Baka ako lang. I was like, "Oh, the thing was probably muted still," but then I was like, "To face my inner demons." I was like, yeah, that's what I
That's so funny because you know what? I feel like the whole time when I watched my video, I feel like the very first time I was just like, like this
Isn't it
and
more
that, like
scary to watch it than to actually like do it?
yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh shoot." Yeah.
No, but then it was like more like I took like I was like whatever the pictures, but then the whole time I was just trying to like experience and just enjoy the moment. And then I noticed in the video that the instructor's just like like trying to like I was like,
Oh
damn, I should have
yeah.
taken more pictures.
Oh no, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out mine because all I remember, I mean, I kept asking too. I was like, I just wanted to make sure I got it. And then the thing that I was like, when I got down, I was like, that tapped to like, so I
I
waited for.
forgot about that
Oh, you did? Okay.
because when we were before we jumped off the plane, I was like, oh, am I supposed to hold on to this? He's like, yes, the whole time. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just held on to it the whole time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe I'm just okay because I get the feeling that it really depends on the instructor that you get or the tandem that you get, because it seems like they're not super inclusive about giving, all these things. I guess for me, I was just really lucky that Tom, was he was very receptive. He
Yeah.
wasn't like kind of closed off, and I was like, yeah. So he told me like the once we find momentum, so to start off like this, and then once we like catch the momentum, that he'll tap
Yeah.
me twice,
That's what he
then I could
said.
go. Whoosh. But then
Yeah.
at some point, I was like too, because I'm kind of like hyperextended,
Yeah.
so you have to like bring my arms back, like,
Yeah. I don't
and
know.
then and
Maybe
then my legs were like this the whole time, like backwards, like this, like this. There you go. I'm like,
that was so fun. Oh my god.
it
Oh my god.
was. Oh my goodness.
We have to go again. Alyssa wants to go again. She said that next time we should try to catch the sunset. I'm like, I'm down, girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what my friends were saying too.
Mm-hmm.
But if anything, you guys were the closest to the sunset than I was. We were at 11 a.m.
Oh yeah. I can't believe you went and jumped without a jacket.
Oh, it my body is naturally warm, so it was actually a nice breeze. Like I wasn't freezing.
Yeah,
Like
were you
I'm freezing now, but
Yeah.
I wasn't freezing then. It was funny. No, yeah, no, yeah,
pretending like
because
I'm
I
scared.
asked Tom too. I was like, should I get a jacket? And he was like, then he was like, I mean, if it's only gonna be a little bit colder up there, but then I'm like, never mind. Because I wanted to feel the breeze as is. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
asked him, I was like, how many jumps do you guys do a day usually? And then he's like 10. I was like, oh dang.
Dang, yeah. The whole time I was just like, the parachute, let it work, let it work.
No, okay, so I thought it was gonna I thought it was going to sound like or to feel like a roller coaster the whole entire time. You know, when you drop and you just like want to freaking like get out of the fucking seat. It was
Mhm.
only like that for like the first literally like 3 to 5 seconds, and then after that it felt like you're just like flying. You know what I mean? Like you're like
Yes, yeah, that's
enjoying the
so
view.
cool. Kuya Toof,
I was
ikaw
like,
na
That's
susunod.
that's why I don't want to do. I mean, I love roller coasters, guys, but I don't like the ones that when you like an elevator type where it fucking falls like this. No, I won't do it.
but it
So
doesn't
that's the
feel
only
like
reason why.
that.
But now that you said that it only lasts the first 5 seconds, as soon as you jump out and then you're just kind of floating, I might now. I'm
It's
having
really,
second
I know,
thoughts. I might do
it's
it.
really short. Actually, it's really the whole thing is really short. You probably only
Something's telling me I need to do it on my 50th birthday.
yes.
He said it's like a
Yeah,
minute. Come
yeah.
down! Oh my god!
Yes, tayo lahat. It's probably only like 2 minutes all in total. It feels like it's so
And I'll go
short.
to I'll go. And there's one in Santa Cruz, huh?
Yeah, there's one
Why
in
don't you
Santa
come
Cruz.
down to San Diego? Hello.
I
There's
know,
one
huh?
in
Dude.
Vegas. There's one
Santa
in
Cruz. Santa Cruz is close to us.
Come on a cheat day so then we can mukbang.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you guys let me know.
yeah.
It was freaking fun. Oh my
I
god.
know. Yeah. 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 The after part was just thankfully I just allowed the whole day for me to like, okay, let me recollect and process everything, because that was a lot. That was a lot. you know
I'm just so happy that we did it. Thank you so much because okay, like literally the whole thing that I feel like I
You're
lost
welcome.
was
See, this is part of the thing that you this is part of the because you showed up, Jess. If you
yeah.
hadn't decided to do your challenge, I don't think you would have been. I don't think you would have been like someone that I thought of immediately. If you hadn't been talking every day for like 21 days. you know. So just saying, it's you too. It's part of the because you showed up. So I'm like, oh, okay.
No, because okay, this is what I saw. Okay, before I used to be like very just do whatever I want, and with or without my friends, I'll go do it even by myself, and just like go after things I want. And then I saw you sent us that link, and then you said that you were gonna go jump, and then I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then the next day I saw that you took a picture of Go Jump America. I was like, oh, damn, freaking Adrian is freaking there right now. He's freaking popping. So I called the number.
Oh,
I was like,
you literally called when like after you saw it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, she's really going. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna go and do it. And then I was like, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow because maybe I can ask people if they want to come. Just like
Mhm.
maybe if Vince wants to go or like, people. But then, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's funny. I mean, I don't know. It just happened real quick. It's like, and I think that goes to say too that it's just like sometimes you just all you need is like 20 seconds of courage to do it, and that's it. So
And
I
and
mean,
I've seen you like literally like these past few days. I just see you like everywhere, like doing your thing. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy for you.
oh, thank you. I mean, yeah, yeah. And then you know what? Ay, nawala. Baka namatay na naman yung cellphone niya, no?
Quay too.
Actually, there is someone in the YouTube space. She's also like trying to be not trying. I mean, I think she's actually doing it, like being an influencer, and I think she's finally after months, like almost like almost 6 months of just like doing it. I think it's finally sticking for her. So I think I mean, I know that you want to wait just a little bit to do it, but I think what you just said exactly about how like you appreciated, me just kind of like showing my life, like when ay, okay lang kuya to, we'll be here for a bit, just kind of ask this. I think that's what really makes a real influencer. It's like someone who makes an influence from the inside outside.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Like you wanna be able to walk your walk, and you're just influencing from being who you are versus like performing all the time. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, oh no, yes, girl, I know about
Yeah,
performance,
because then
yeah.
it's very authentic, and people can feel that, and people can
Mm-hmm.
it's what actually really brings out your energy and what people are get inspired by. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, and also the other way around. It's like you can tell too when it's like super fake. I mean, fake
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like it feels contrived, which is
Mm-hmm.
contrived. I'm just like you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yun lang. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about going live today. Although when Rich said earlier that he was hoping somebody would go live, pero nakatulog, fell asleep again.
Oh well, he did earlier. We hopped on.
I know I wanted to hop on too, but then I was literally in the middle of like shaving, getting I was in the shower, so I wasn't gonna be like, hey guys, I'm showering, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I called him earlier. I called him earlier. I had some like exciting news that I wanted to tell him. I guess I could. I mean, I could tell you guys. I mean, but nothing is. If Kuya Toof is still watching too, but or everyone, it's okay. So this is not set in stone yet. This is what my friend told me. Nothing is set in stone yet, but okay, here's what happened. Okay. So, you know how I launched my podcast this Friday, just last week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so my friend Noreen is like an actress from LA, like on the side. So then like I got this comment from her friend who is Michael Abad, and he leaves this I deleted YouTube Studio. Hold on. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I don't need to find it, but basically, this guy leaves like a super sweet comment, like saying, "Hey, I appreciated, having Noreen, and like I like he really like appreciated the episode." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Okay, so that's all I thought of that, right? And then my friend Noreen, so I showed this to my friend. I was like, "Look, people love the episode, because she was also kind of having moments of doubt." I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "No, you're good." So and then she eventually told me that this person, Michael Abad, has his own podcast and is actually a producer of Paco's Plays, which is Kuya Toof is like the I forget his last name. Paco. Mm, hold on, let me look it up. He used to be like a well known singer in I mean not used to, but he was like a well known singer in the Philippines, like back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like Geneva Cruz. I'm not sure if you know Geneva Cruz. Like that's Geneva Cruz's ex boyfriend or something like that. So the reason why I called Rich was because he's had Paco come, like he's interviewed Paco before, and his producer, Paco's producer, wants to talk to Noreen about having me come on to his podcast show. And I was like, oh shoot, just like the irony of things, like, I mean, I've never met the guy, but
Mhm.
he really appreciated the work that I put out. And I was telling Rich too, with this podcast, it's almost like this is literally all I have left, because at this point it's like, like I'm still doing my vlogs, I'm still doing what I'm doing, but I think the podcast is just a way for me to like express myself, and also it's like the podcast is an extension of the live streams that we did for the whole month, basically.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah. So yun. So na wait, let me see. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so that's what my friend Noreen told me, that they are in the talks of possibly having me come in and actually be in that podcast, which either way is cool. I'm like, okay, I mean, if you guys want me to come on, I'll come on.
Mhm.
So yeah. So it's cool. It's
No,
not set in
congrats.
stone yet. Thank
It's
you.
it's coming.
Yeah,
You're
manifestation.
frozen.
Am I frozen now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
No?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, manifestation really works. You gotta like write and draw shit.
Well, okay. So
Vision
hi 4 million
board.
people. Okay, so like, okay, so actually,
Hi, hello.
when I was running today, I literally remembered how I manifested wanting to fly. Not even
One.
skydive, not even skydive. I was like, I want to fly.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
just want to be in the air and just feel free. And then yesterday happened, and I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
And then also, I guess the last thing I want to say about that now, because it's getting late, but so then I'm like, I really need to start making money, and like the podcast is almost like the last effort for me to just kind of like, okay, I mean, at this point, I've kind of, this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at for now. So then I started to realize, oh shoot, I'm in a
Don't
place
forget your
where,
bowls.
yes, my boss is gonna be something that I'm gonna start kapag na-establish ko na yung the podcast and the video editing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is what I'm gonna do after, pero because I want these two to be my main,
Yeah.
whereas my food boss is my secondary. So
Mhm.
ano ba tawag doon? I lost my train of thought. Oops. No, I did. What did I bring it up? Sponsorships. I remember now. Sponsorships. So I was like, I can literally like use my platform to promote other people's stuff. Either I reach out to them, or they could I could do like a class of, because I'm following this one person on Instagram where they do like
Mhm.
classified ads every week, and it's only
Mhm.
like $20 to post your stuff. So I'm thinking of doing the same thing for my podcast. Like for the first 3 months of my podcast, it will be $25 for like a spot for me to talk about your brand, and so then
$25. That's it.
yeah, right, it's cheap, right? So it's cheap. So for the first, I think, 2 months or so, I want to only include like maybe four, like maybe up to, well, maybe not 25, but I think my goal, okay, so I'm still trying to figure out how much I want to make per episode.
Okay, but like how many people though? Like what if only like 5 people or 4 people, then that's only $100.
No, that's good, because I mean that's actually, well, okay, because at the end of the day, I just need to make $200, because my parents are starting to after what happened, they're like, oh no. Yeah. They're like $200 a month. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
200 is really like good.
Small, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
compared
yeah.
to like rent like other places.
No, yeah, no, I agree. Oh, I'm not sure if you can still hear me, but yeah. So that is just really my goal for now. But I mean, hypothetically, if I do like four or even three, because I'm trying to think like, well, two, three or two, maybe like for the first month it'll be 25, and then after that it'll be like 50 or something. So Because I mean, from the comments that I would get from the first video, it really seems like people are there. I mean, people are there to really tune in. So I think it's like I just see the two kind of like working together. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm like, okay, yeah, because I mean, call me stubborn, call me crazy, but I don't want to work a full time 9 to 5 job. That's like my. It's not my biggest fear, but it's also like I just know like just imagine if Ariana Grande like worked a 9 to 5 job, or like, like people who got to where they're at now, like literally following their dreams, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I mean, of course, that comes with it. I mean, it's hard, but at the same time, this podcast, like I feel like the last 2 months since last month, I feel like I've really been receiving the signs and the validation and the confidence that I need to be like, oh shoot, there's really something in this.
Yeah. Is anybody commenting?
You know, that's it. Well, it's exciting. Yeah, 5 million people. Oh no, it just went down to four. 4 million people, and then after I say that's gonna go down to three. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm hungry.
I know. Yeah. So what am I trying to do? I'm trying to. Yes, it really seems like my podcast. It's like you know, kind of starting to. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Let me show you a sneak peek before I end this. Before I start wrapping this up. So I want to
Okay.
show you a sneak peek of
I'm gonna
my.
get.
Hold on. My next episode. And this is my intro, okay. Oops, ready. 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, welcome back to
Sorry,
the
it's
Soul
slow.
Supremacy podcast, where
Slow.
we talk about all things unapologetic and all things passion and in pursuit of. So for this episode today, we have
Slow.
the amazing Charles Gray in the house. So everyone, give him a round of applause. Insert that sound effect. Okay.
Yun lang. I mean, Ay, Jess, nawala ka bro ha? Nawala yung signal. Si Charles. Just kidding. Ay, talaga na blush. Oh, okay, let me take it off now. Okay. Yeah, so that is who we're gonna have for the next episode this Friday. And it's funny because now I'm like, these Fridays feel so far apart. I feel like I just want to upload all of it. But yeah, I'm super excited for so far this month. So far with what's been happening so far this month. Even though kahit may pinagdadaanan lang na konti, but you are given stuff that you're able to handle, and also even on top of that, I'm super thankful for my abundances that's been happening, and for the most part just being able to really feel good in my body and to be able to do things that really feel good to my soul, including this live stream and also the podcast. Pero other than that, and then the skydiving. Yes, no, no, yeah, I know because that's what I tried to do this Friday. It was super last minute. Yeah, so about that, I just need to film like my two buddy because what I've decided to do is to record a two buddy little spiel to like um talk about it and promote about it, and then kasi nga I'm wearing their shirt, and then they did give me the free legend, lifetime access to the legend feature, so I want to give them a shout out. And then I think starting with the next episode, starting with the future episode, starting with this one, I want to start doing the takeaways, because that's a lot. I mean like granted that the whole video, like there's a lot of meat in there, but I think it really does help to be able to parang end it with the and here are the takeaways, which is what Kathy Heller does. She like bullet points like the main points of the whole thing. So I think that will be really effective. So I know I have to film those two tomorrow before I can actually now continue before I can officially edit the whole thing. So I think the preview or like the video, the what's that called, the what do you call it, the wait, the watch, the countdown watch or whatever it's called for the Friday premiere. I think we'll start going. I think I'll have it up no later than Wednesday, if not Thursday. No, probably Wednesday. So then you guys see. So it's there long enough. Pero Kuya Toof, I know that you're like an expert of doing this. Like how many days should I have it the earliest for me to upload it para makita ng tao? Because I know I'm gonna upload it on Friday, and I'm thinking I could have everything done. The earliest is Tuesday. Tuesday? Well, no, Wednesday because I wanna upload my vlog. So yun, I don't know. Pero yun lang. I mean, yeah. This is so crazy. It's literally the new year, and I'm still continuing with this. I know, um, kind of showing up in the live stream, which is nice because now it just feels relaxed. Wala na akong kailangan patunayan because I mean, I survived the 31 days. Talagang madugo, pero nakayanan naman natin. Anong expert? Yung what's that called? I see, like, I guess my question is, how, um, how early should I upload the video for the premiere so people can see that? Because like when you have something on premiere and then like it just sits there until the day it uploads. Like, should I just do it the earliest, like as soon as possible? Say day. Okay. You upload it early and people will see it the say day. The day. Oh, that day. Okay, that day. That same. Okay, you played it early. Okay, okay, no, no, okay. So I guess that does answer my question. That, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. I just need to get to the point where, like, what Rich did. I mean, I granted that it's a live stream, so he didn't need to have a video up, But I think if I can do like a whole bulk of editing and have it be laid out already, so people know, who's gonna be next and all that stuff. Let's see, sabi ni Kuya Toof, it will be continuous promotion from the day. Yes, yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. I'm really, yeah, yeah. I guess the last thing I want to say about this is I'm really, really excited for this one because just like how y'all love Noreen, um, Charles is Noreen's friend too. So it's so funny now. It's almost like I have them. Hi, 6 million people. I have them back to back. Because in our interview too, we talk about Noreen and almost like okay, so it's funny because in Noreen's interview, she talked about, oh, yes. And people will be able to hit the bell button, which is the most important. Yes. So it's funny because, like, as I was talking to Charles about how we met, it was interesting, like, seeing their perspective, like, each of their perspectives, because I asked Noreen how we met, and then she told me her story, and then because she was with Charles. So then when I interviewed Charles and I asked him the same question, he was able to tell me from his experience of what had happened, and I was like, whoa, that is crazy. Because when I talked to him, I was like, I also had my own experience of seeing you two talk, but then I didn't realize that as I was seeing them talk, and I was just like, oh, these are cool people talking to each other, they look important. Both of them literally said the same thing about me, and that was literally what they were talking about as I was looking at them at that moment, which is the craziest part of the whole thing. Is like, talk about inception, like me, people observing and watching them two talk, and then at some point they were talking about like wanting to say hi to me, but they didn't know how to say hi, and I was like, so yun lang. I mean, I'm talagang feeling, talagang nagfi-feeling lang ako, pero yeah, I mean, like what I said, so far so good. I mean, this project does really feel good to my soul, and I'll be filming 3 episodes this week, one tomorrow with my really, 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 really good friend Lorray. Although, even though she doesn't like to answer her phone when I call her. Let's see, and then two on Wednesday. One is my first guest from the Philippines itself, so we have to do I have to do an 8 a.m. interview, 11 p.m. on his time, and he is the host of a Small Talk podcast, which is actually now on the top three of Apple's Apple Podcasts under the self improvement category. He's actually we while we've never met in person, we're actually friends online. Really good friends online. I've been supporting his podcast since his very first episode back in summer 2019, and he's sponsored now. He's sponsored by Podcast Asia Network. I believe that's the name. And when I asked him if he would be interested in being a part of my guest for my podcast, he said yes. So I will be filming him, Alec Cuenca, this Wednesday morning, and then at noon that same day, I'm gonna be filming my friend Cassandra, who's also another filmmaker. This one, she's her focus is on music video. Yes. Talagang ano, yeah, that was really crazy. I was just like, what? you know. Yeah, the intersectionality of things really. So, yeah, so Wednesday I'm going to be filming Cassandra and we're going to be talking about her journey to how she got to where she is and she's now a full-fledged music video director producer in Hollywood and I actually got to do a FaceTime like session with her when we first met, like literally just like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, that is so cool. So then it's funny. It's funny because I literally feel like we're gonna have the same conversation again for the podcast, and she also said yes immediately. So I'm just super thankful for the people na naniniwala sa project na to, for them to trust me with their stories and their time kasi the podcast is where we really take the chance to go deep and to talk about you know all things or most things unapologetic. So yun nga. Yeah, yun lang. Yeah, so far so good kahit ano parang the end of the year was a little sticky, at least kahit papaano in the earlier days of 2021, nakakabawi naman tayo. And I would like to think that this is such a good indicator of hopefully this year will be. So, Kuya Tube, are you just still cooking? Yes, yes. Yes, I know. You should do capital unapologetic. Ganun. Ay, know. Jess, look who followed them, the Phil and Film Collective. It says, kilala mo siya, si Jumel Recabar, single daddy. Charot lang. Wow. Needs to go on my vision board. Yes. Pati when are you gonna upload your first video on YouTube? No, I'm editing na. Okay. Ang sipag. Pati Kuya Toof, please don't forget to send me your files. Pati to fill out the video editing form para masimulan ko na yung opening mo. Who are the 5 people watching here? I know Kuya Toof probably has 2 and then just his 3. Gene Hartman, I'm assuming si Gene Hartman yung 4th one nasa background. And I'm probably the last one. Maybe if it counts me. Baka si Super RP. Danica or maybe Kim Kalandu, hindi ko alam. Baka si Rich, but Rich would have said something. Oh, Vince. Oh, thank you, Vince. Okay. Thank you, Vince. I isn't he sleeping? Oh yeah, that reminds me too. Tomorrow I will need to start writing on my passion planner. Yes. Yes, I'll have time bukas. Okay, that's good. Okay. I don't know if I'm thirsty for water. No, I am thirsty for water. I'm not thirsty. I should not be thirsty for more soda. Nope. I support. Yes, no, yeah. Yeah, I'm not at all surprised. Let's see. Think that is wow, naka 11 ano, naka 1 hour and 11 1 hour and 11 minutes. Oh, even when he goes to sleep, if you guys are live, he will keep it on to help your watch time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Actually, my real question is how come he didn't go? Well, okay, I was just curious how come he's the one that didn't go with you to skydive, because maybe I just made the assumption that he was going to be the first one. Oh, the first one, the one to go with you. Actually, I think I also want to show you my um, thumbnail for the next episode of the Soul Supremacy. I think it's super cool. Let's see. Oh, should probably just make it its own thing so you guys can see it. See it, see it, see it, see it. Everybody wants to see it. I don't know where that came from. Ay, nako. Ay. So here you go. Yes. Yeah. Yan yung ano, that's my thumbnail for my next episode. Oh, okay. Had to deliver for Mikey's Meals. Okay. So next episode, Soul Supremacy with Charles Gray. Ganon. Oh, there. Let me hide my name. Yeah, I really, really. It's funny because one of the lives I was editing this, like his picture, but then I don't do a good job of like saving. Like I only save the pictures, but I don't save the. Dang, my hair's still super slick back. Um, I don't do a good job of saving the files, if you know what I mean. So then I basically had to start all over again and like cut his picture, and I was like, oh man. But I really, really love this thumbnail. Super love this thumbnail. It's funny because I was telling him, I was like, wait, Charles, parang magkamukha tayo. I mean, well, not just that, but it looks like we're the same age. You know, I mean, I don't know if I look older, if he looks younger, but I get the feeling that he just looks younger because he's 40. He's the same age as Noreen, so. Yeah. The 40 plus club. 12 years later, that'll be me. In which I get the feeling that it's just gonna go by just like that. So that's why I'm doing everything that I can to build myself up. So by the time 40 comes, I'm like, I'm proud of myself. Yes. Okay, mga kapatid, I think I'm gonna end it here. As much as I want to stay, I mean, I could probably keep going and going, but I don't know, I'm tired. And I think I also wanna either want to get some more work done or maybe just go to sleep now and wake up early tomorrow. I'm not sure, pero I know I just wanted to say thank you guys again for tuning in tonight. I know it's last minute, but it's always nice to know that that there's just that you guys are just always there. So I know. Good night, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday in a couple of hours. So thank you. Good night, everyone. Walang nag-good night sa inyo. Okay. Good night. Okay, okay, there you go. See. Yes. Okay, thanks for going live. Yes, always for you, Kuya Tooth. And then actually, he's the one that asked me if I was gonna go live. I was like, no, but then I'm like, well, maybe I should for a second. Okay, good night again. Thank you. Love you guys.